Hi guys, how are you doing? Hello everybody. How is everybody doing? I'm glad to be in front of you today. Happy new month once again. And today we're going to be talking about an interesting topic. Interesting because it's a topic that has been causing a lot of ripples in the society. My name is Chris. And if you're joining me for the first time, you're welcome. This is Men Cave. We talk about everything that men are involved in that has to do with men, from health, wellness, fashion, politics, finance, business, career, family, profession, relationship, name it. So basically, these are the things we'll be talking about here. Today, we're talking about something that has to do with relationship and family. Also, wellness and mental health. We'll be talking about DV, and I'm still thinking about whether to make it a series of some sorts because I know that a 15, 20-minute video will not cover DV as it is. Now, the rate at which DV is happening across the world, it's alarming, and every of this situation we have a man at the center of it all, and I believe it is time to talk about it. It is time to talk about it on Men Cave. Guys, what's going on? Guys, what did they happen? What is going on? The issues don't seem to be abating. It's as if one thing, one issue, as it's settling down, another issue is coming up. It does appear as if there is no end to it. Guys, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? You know, people are dying, people are losing their lives. People are losing their lives on a daily, on DV. And it is something that needs to be talked about. In one of my last videos, talk about the trigger, some of the triggers that makes men react, and it has to do with some of them has to do with background, lack of love, you know, bottled up emotions, challenges, and all of that. And the list goes on. However, it is important that no man is an island. We have our challenges. Now, in the situation that has to do with a man going into a relationship, a man going into a relationship with a woman. Some of the things you need to do is you need to understand yourself. You need to understand who you are. You need to understand the kind of person that you are. You need to also understand your temperament, your threshold, the things you can accommodate and the things you cannot accommodate, the kind of person that you are. You need to come to a point where you understand your emotions, you understand your feelings, you understand your mental health, your mental ability, the things that you can take and the things that you cannot take, your threshold, your level of endurance, because everything will be tried in a relationship, especially in a marriage. So if you are not mentally ready for all of these things, regardless of who is in a relationship with you, you're going to crack. Most of the reasons why we are having the DV situations right now is because people cracked under pressure, emotional pressure, financial pressure, material pressure, parental pressure, husband pressure, wife pressure. If you look behind me, you see both of them cracking. There's a trigger and the man is reacting. So all of this will be tried. Brothers, you need to know yourself. It is not enough. I mean, you have a fantastic person and you're going into a relationship. It's beautiful. It's good. Don't get me wrong. However, you have your own work to do. I agree. It takes two people to come into a relationship. You need to work on yourself. You need to look inwards. You need to ask yourself, what kind of person are you? What kind of relationship do you want? How do you want to be perceived? Do you think you can communicate enough? And guess what? Nobody has got it all. You need to be able to stoop low to understand yourself. You need to be able to know that there are things that must change when hence you have decided to commit yourself into a relationship with another person. It is only when you start building from your point of view that you can meet the person in the middle. Nobody can change anybody. Nobody can change anybody. You only yourself can change yourself. Only you can improve yourself. Only you can work on yourself. Only you can make that decision to move forward with your life. So when you're going into a relationship, you need to ask yourself basic questions. Who am I? Who am I? What are my thresholds? Am I short fused or long fused? Do I easily get angry or I don't? Am I introvert? Am I extrovert? You know, how easily can I get along? What are my limits? What are my breaking points? You need to know yourself so that your partner do not trigger you unnecessarily. You need to come to a point where your partner also begin to know who you are, the things you can take and the things that you cannot take. What kind of person do you want to get married to? What kind of character do you have? Who are the people that you can submit to, answer to? When you make a commitment to another person, to live with them, to go into a relationship with them, to get married to them, you are simply telling the world that you are come of age to move from one stage to another. In other words, you are prepared to take up the responsibility to be mature. You are prepared to take up the responsibility to stand up as a man. You must stand up as a man. There are a few mistakes that people make. They believe that when they get married to somebody, they can change the person. Bro, you cannot change anybody. He who does not want to change will not change. You cannot force anybody to do anything. They will react sharply and it will not end well. So it is important whether there have been recent violent situations so painful that people don't even want to. I mean, it hurts. It hurts so much. From the very popular artist, female artist that passed, that's been under this DV abuse for a long time, to a popular businessman whose wife just recently passed, to another one who, took the life of the husband and is being sentenced in court. The list goes on. But you and I will have lessons to unpack, some of which I've already mentioned. It is important that you know yourself. You know that you are investing in that relationship It's an open investment that might not necessarily be a return. Know that for yourself. That relationship, when you invest in it, there might not necessarily be a return. Relationship, marriage are risky ventures. That is why they say they are not for children. They're for mature people. When you gather people in a wedding ceremony to take somebody to be your wife, you are simply telling them that you are ready to take up higher responsibilities beyond the ones you are doing. It is not about saying that, oh, everybody's getting married and I need to get married too. My friends are getting married. I'm the only one who's not married. I need to get married. It's not about that. It's not about, oh, you know, I need somebody who's going to be helping me do laundry. So I need to get married. No. This is not what it's about. Marriage relationship are very serious business. You're committing another person into your own life. You're inviting somebody to join you, to be a part of you, to share their life, to share your life. It is a very serious venture. And until you are able to know and understand yourself, bro, do not go into that marriage relationship so that you can avoid the different challenges going on today. People walking away with a marriage of 5, 6, 7, 10 years, like they didn't put anything into it. Avoid these things and let us pick up the lessons. Do not forget, nobody is perfect. Do not forget also, there is no perfect relationship. Whether you are the highest of the highest in the society, the holiest of the holy in the society, whether you're in the middle or you're the lowest in the lowest of the low, no marriage, no relationship is perfect. I can tell you that for sure. And so please, while you go over this, begin to understand that it's a venture that you need to seriously consider. Know yourself. Know what you're capable of. Know what you want. Know what you're looking for. Be prepared to make adjustments. You cannot change anybody. Prepare to improve yourself. Prepare to have an open heart. You're going to feel hurt. You're going to feel love. You're going to feel pain. You're going to be able to know, have the ability to forgive your partner. Make room for your partner in your heart. It's a risky venture. It's also a rewarding venture. It's a fulfilling venture. It all depends on what and how you are prepared. In all of this, no matter how prepared you are, you cannot be prepared enough. You can never be prepared enough for what it's bringing because nobody knows. It's like a box. Nobody knows what is packed. So when you unpack it, whatever you see, that is why you have to look up to the creator of the heavens to help you in the times of difficulty. Because it is one thing to know yourself, it is another thing to know who your partner is. It is one thing to be willing to walk the marriage. It's another thing for your partner to walk the talk. Sometimes people go 10, 20 years and they don't know who their partner is. It can be that interesting. So from me to you, bro, start by learning to know yourself. Who are you? Why do you want to go into a relationship? What benefits are there? What kind of expectations have you set for yourself? How much are you willing to work are you willing to make it work? What improvement are you willing to make? How far are you willing to go to make sure that you take your responsibilities seriously? Boy, they matter plenty. At the end of the day, it's about choices. And I pray that you make the right choices. This is your wingman, Chris, on Men Cave. Until I see you same time, continue to take life more seriously and responsibly. Bye for now.